So today we're going to have a look at the new version 2 of the ByteFlash AutoResponder, which is the system here on the right, which is online 24/7 and allows you to pick tuning files out of our database even when we're closed in a ready-to-write format straight to your customer's car. This also is helpful just when the queue on the file service is long. You can jump the queue if the solution or the stage that you're after is already available. You can buy it straight away. We've been running this for a couple of years now. There's quite a lot of people that use it. If you're not using it yet, then maybe this video will serve as an introduction to the autoresponder itself and you'll be able to maybe give it a try. But for those of you who are using it, we have revised it and we're slowly rolling this out to accounts as we go through testing, and eventually it will be available to everybody. The main difference between it and the existing autoresponder is currently if I upload a file, and I'm going to upload one in a minute from a Range Rover Evoque as a test, it will list to you all of the projects that are on our database, which are files that we have supplied to other people before, and you can pick the one that you want, and the autoresponder takes your original uploaded file, moves those changes into that file so it's compatible with your tuning tool and any vehicle specific information is retained, packages it up to you, gives it back to you for the same one credit that you're normally used to for the file service, and you can write it to your customer's car. It means you'll get a file back that's a tried and tested solution out of our database within a few minutes. But there was some issues with that. So we're going to go through and I will show you how the existing system works for those of you that are not familiar, and then I will flip the switch and enable this demo account for the new version 2 of the autoresponder so you can see the stark difference and how much better it is to work with. So I'm going to put a vehicle reg in here of test on the autoresponder. For those of you that have never used it before, the autoresponder is directly below the file service. It's a much shorter form because you're not telling us what you want. And then I am going to fill in the details for the vehicle that I'm going to test with. So, and then I will attach the original file from this Range Rover Evoque. So upload it. It will upload to the autoresponder and it will go through the normal matching process to find things in our database that are compatible with your tuning file, and then it will present you with a list of projects, modified files that are compatible that it can compile for you. So we're going to let it go through and match all these, and then we will have a look through what's available, but we will also have a look through what's not available and how the new autoresponder is going to help with that. So I'm going to pause this for a second and I'll be back once it's finished matching. Okay, so the autoresponder has now finished matching. It took about 45-50 seconds to do that, and we can see here there is a lot of software versions. The 2-litre Ingenium diesel from an Evoque is very common for us. There is a whole host of projects available on our database. You could select any one of these projects, compile it for your vehicle and download a ready-to-write file. The problem is this is extremely hard to look at because there are so many projects on our database, but also you can't necessarily get exactly what you want in all situations. So for example, if we wanted stage 1 with O2 off, there is no stage 1 with O2 off here because nobody's ever requested it. These are all projects that we've sent back to somebody. So here we've got EGR and O2, here we've got O2, here's stage 1, but if we want stage 1 and O2 off, we can't do anything with this. So I'm going to flip this account with my phone to the new autoresponder. If I refresh this page, this is the results for the same file uploaded from the new autoresponder, and you can see there is a lot less showing there, but we haven't actually lost the ability to do everything. All it has done is strip this down to the unique versions, and now you can select more than one. So if we wanted that stage 1 and O2 off, we can now do stage 1 and O2 off, and the autoresponder will stack these together, compile the file for you, and you can put it on the vehicle. If we wanted stage 1 EGR DPF AdBlue O2, again we can do that. We could do catalyst check. What it's not going to let you do is stack projects on top of each other that are not compatible with each other. So obviously this is an AdBlue solution. This is an AdBlue solution with the NOx sensor switched off. This is an EGR solution. This is an EGR solution with the cooler bypass switched off. You'll see that solutions that are incompatible with each other will get grayed out when you select one. There's no economy tune, there's no stage 2 tune on here, but if you were to select an economy tune, any other level of tune is going to get grayed out. So there is conflict detection there. It goes beyond just version names because of the way some solutions work, but essentially you're not going to be able to stack things that are not compatible. So when you select what you want, anything that is still selectable you are able to do. So let's do, we could do stage 1 EGR AdBlue. We can put that together. We can compile that project. The rest of the process is exactly the same as the normal autoresponder. The only difference being we've chosen the parts and the solutions. These are still the same database files that the old autoresponder was using. So these files are still our tried and tested solutions that have been provided to somebody else before, which is how they made it onto the database. It's just they've been split apart into their individual pieces, and then you can put them back together in whatever order you want. But it's not doing any auto AI tuning or any other automated solution nonsense that ends up with problems. This is just our tried and tested handcrafted solutions split into their parts for you to put back together in the same way that we would put them back together on the file service. It's just you can do it yourself. So this is now finished compiling. We can proceed to download. We can purchase and download that, and as you can see we have a file which is stage 1 EGR and AdBlue. So that is a short introduction to the new autoresponder. If you don't see this already on your account, it will be coming soon. If you want to be part of the testing process where we just iron out any bugs, I think we're at the bottom of most of them now, then by all means send us an email or send a message through the support center and we can activate your account for early access. But beyond that, enjoy the new autoresponder, and if you have any feedback or any feature requests, then by all means please get in touch.